Have you ever faced a moment when it felt like every instinct was urging you to stay, despite knowing deep down that leaving was the wiser choice? Imagine being on the brink of a decision, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, and wondering if walking away could be the key to unlocking a newfound strength. In today's exploration, we delve into the profound power of walking away, inspired by the timeless teachings of Marcus Aurelius and the enduring philosophy of Stoicism. These ancient principles suggest something truly revolutionary, that in choosing to step away, we can actually find our greatest power. Through this lens of wisdom, we'll uncover how walking away isn't an act of retreat. Instead, it's a strategic move towards clarity, freedom, and inner peace. Stay with us as we unravel the unexpected strength in letting go and discover why sometimes the most courageous action is simply to walk away. Exploring the nature of power in Stoicism, we find that true strength doesn't come from the praise of others or external accomplishments. Rather, it is anchored deeply within our own minds and hearts. Imagine a world where your self-worth isn't dictated by the approval of others or the pursuit of material success, but is built on a rock-solid foundation of personal integrity and inner resolve. Stoicism teaches us that genuine power lies in self-control and emotional resilience. Picture a ship navigating through turbulent seas. The storms outside are beyond its control, but mastering its internal compass allows it to sail with unwavering focus. Similarly, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate a fortress of stability within ourselves, unshaken by the chaos of the world around us. This internal strength is what empowers us to walk away when situations no longer align with our values or serve our well-being. It's about knowing that we have the authority over our own choices and the courage to act in accordance with our principles. The remarkable thing about this perspective is that it frees us from the shackles of external validation. The moment we prioritize our inner values over fleeting external rewards, we unlock the true power that comes from walking away, a power that forms the cornerstone for a life of autonomy and serene contentment. Marcus Aurelius, the wise emperor. Let's journey back in time to meet Marcus Aurelius, a figure who stands tall in the annals of history, not just as a Roman emperor but as one of the most insightful Stoic philosophers. Born in 121 AD, Marcus was groomed from a young age for leadership. Yet it wasn't just his royal duties that defined him. His personal journals, famously known as the Meditations, reveal a man deeply committed to the pursuit of virtue and inner strength. Imagine an emperor who ruled the vast Roman Empire, holding immense power over countless lives, yet he chose to focus on the power that comes from within. Marcus Aurelius grappled with the same challenges we face today, like balancing responsibilities with personal growth and overcoming the noise of external opinions. His writings offer timeless wisdom on the art of decision-making, urging us to act with integrity and clarity. Marcus taught that true leadership is about mastering oneself before attempting to lead others. Picture a leader who inspired not through force but through example, emphasizing patience, empathy, and wisdom. His life serves as a testament to the idea that real power is the ability to walk away from what doesn't align with our highest values. His insights encourage us to make decisions not based on fear or pressure, but rooted in a deep understanding of what genuinely matters. Marcus Aurelius invites us to consider how we can embrace our own power by focusing on what is within our control, equipping ourselves with the tools to make courageous, thoughtful choices that reflect our true selves. The concept of walking away is about recognizing when a situation, relationship, or endeavor has ceased to contribute positively to your life. It means having the wisdom to acknowledge when efforts to change or influence an outcome are no longer beneficial. Imagine standing before a door that remains closed despite every attempt to open it, realizing that sometimes the act of stepping back is not about giving up but choosing a different path. In the teachings of Stoicism, this principle is deeply rooted in the idea of focusing on what lies within your control. Stoic wisdom encourages us to invest our energy in actions and thoughts that we can influence while accepting the things we cannot change. When we walk away, we are exercising our power of choice, choosing not to be prisoners of circumstances beyond our influence. Consider a gardener who knows when to prune branches that hinder growth, allowing the plant to thrive. Similarly, walking away involves letting go of attachments that obstruct personal growth, making way for new opportunities and experiences that align with our true selves. This decision is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to understanding where our true influence lies. By choosing to walk away, we honor our ability to create a life that is guided by our principles, ensuring that we remain masters of our own journey. Through this lens, walking away becomes a conscious, empowering act, a declaration of self-respect and a commitment to living authentically aligned with our values. The first item involves choosing your battles. In life, we're often faced with situations that demand our attention and energy, yet not everything is worthy of a confrontation. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, teaches us that true wisdom lies in discerning which battles to fight and which to let go. Imagine standing in the midst of a busy market with voices clamoring for your attention. The wise person learns to listen selectively, tuning in only to those voices that add value and silence those that do not. Similarly, Marcus Aurelius, leading the vast Roman Empire, was no stranger to conflicts. However, he understood the significance of conserving his energy for the battles that truly mattered, those aligned with justice, moderation, and fairness. One notable example from Marcus's life was his approach to governance. As an emperor, he could have easily engaged in continuous political skirmishes or imposed his will on every matter. Instead, Marcus Aurelius chose to focus on fostering stability, ensuring the welfare of his subjects, and leading by example. His leadership style emphasized patience and understanding over the desire to conquer or control. This perspective can be transformative in our own lives. By choosing our battles wisely, we learn when to engage and when walking away is the most powerful decision we can make. Walking away does not signify defeat, but rather a strategic retreat to preserve our inner peace and focus on what truly matters. Through this approach, we cultivate emotional resilience, ensuring that our actions reflect our deepest values and contribute to our overall well-being. Delving deeper into the emotional and physical toll of unnecessary disputes reveals why walking away can be a profound act of self-preservation. Picture a scenario where you're constantly engaging in trivial arguments that drain your spirit. It's like carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks of resentment and frustration. These disputes not only sap your energy but can also impact your mental health, leaving you stressed and fatigued. Your body reacts too, with tension manifesting in muscles, disruptiveness in sleep, and an overall sense of unease. Imagine how liberating it can be to decide not to engage, to consciously set down that heavy burden and walk away. It's an act of kindness to yourself, a choice to preserve your energy for what truly matters. Walking away is not about admitting defeat, but about recognizing the value of your peace above the chaos of discord. This choice allows your mind to rest, your body to relax, and your spirit to renew. Marcus Aurelius himself valued the peace of mind, knowing that unresolved conflict serves no one. By choosing tranquility, we create space for inner clarity and strength, ultimately enriching our lives with a sense of calm and purpose. Embrace this perspective as a way to honor your well-being and focus on what genuinely enhances your life. Valuing inner peace is a cornerstone of Stoicism, where the pursuit of tranquility is held in the highest regard. Imagine a serene lake untouched by stormy winds, a reflection of how our minds can be when we prioritize our inner calm. When faced with chaos and unrest, the Stoic philosophy encourages us to seek peace within ourselves, acknowledging that mental well-being comes from safeguarding this tranquility. Walking away from situations that threaten this peace is not an escape but a powerful affirmation of self-care. Think of it as protecting a precious sanctuary. By distancing ourselves from turmoil, we create a protective barrier against the disturbances that can erode our mental health. Marcus Aurelius believed that a peaceful mind is a fortress, unyielding to the tempests of the outside world. He taught that our peace is our power and that by maintaining a clear, calm mind, we are better equipped to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Walking away becomes a deliberate choice to uphold our mental sanctuary, allowing us to return to our center and renew our strength. In this way, our inner peace is not just preserved but becomes the wellspring from which our true power flows. As we embrace this wisdom, we learn that sometimes the strongest action we can take is to step back, safeguarding the tranquility that enables us to thrive. Meditation and self-reflection are profound tools that Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius utilized to cultivate inner peace. Picture sitting in a quiet room, your mind uncluttered, free from the daily noise. This is the essence of meditation, a practice that invites stillness. Through meditation, we gather our scattered thoughts and focus on the present. Start by setting aside a few moments each day to sit quietly, observing your breath and letting thoughts pass without judgment. It's a simple yet powerful way to calm the mind and create a serene internal environment. Now, consider self-reflection. Imagine looking at your life as if viewing a calm pond that reflects your image with clarity. This practice involves regularly examining your actions, thoughts, and intentions. Ask yourself straightforward questions like, what did I learn today? Or how did I handle that situation? Through honest self-reflection, we gain insights into our behavior, helping us align more closely with our values and improve our understanding of ourselves. Marcus Aurelius often wrote in his journals as a form of self-reflection, analyzing his choices and reaffirming his commitment to his principles. We can follow his example by keeping a journal, noting our experiences and feelings. This practice not only fosters self-awareness but also helps us to detach from needless concerns, allowing us to focus on what truly nourishes our spirit. By integrating meditation and self-reflection into our lives, we honor our quest for inner peace, building a resilient mind that remains tranquil amid life's challenges. These techniques empower us to walk away from chaos, maintaining the clarity and calm essential for living a life guided by wisdom and purpose. Detachment from external outcomes is a core Stoic principle that empowers us to navigate life with greater ease and freedom. Imagine holding a rope tied to a kite in the sky. You can guide it, but you cannot control the wind that carries it. Similarly, in life, we have influence over our actions, but not over every result. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our efforts and intentions, elements within our control, while accepting that outcomes are often beyond our grasp. When we let go of the need for specific results, we liberate ourselves from the anxiety and frustration that come with chasing unattainable goals. Picture an artist painting with passion, not fixated on whether their work will receive acclaim. The joy is found in the act of creation itself. This mindset allows us to walk away from situations with a sense of peace, recognizing that our worth is not tied to success or failure. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to do what is right regardless of the outcome. By embracing this lesson, we cultivate resilience and open our lives to new possibilities, unburdened by the chains of expectation. Walking away becomes an act of wisdom, freeing us to pursue what genuinely aligns with our values, unaffected by the whims of fate. This perspective nurtures a profound inner strength, one that flourishes when we trust in the process, not the product of our endeavors. As we adopt this approach, we see that true fulfillment lies not in the destination, but in the journey itself, allowing us to stride confidently through life's uncertainties. Imagine standing at a crossroads where every turn presents a different opportunity, each with its own uncertain outcome. Picture an individual striving tirelessly in a job that fails to fulfill them, driven by the hope of a promotion that always seems just out of reach. It's a common scenario where attachment to specific outcomes can trap us, causing unnecessary stress and dissatisfaction. Now, consider the empowering decision to walk away. By choosing to detach from the anticipated promotion, they open themselves up to fresh paths, perhaps leading to roles that truly resonate with their aspirations. Let's explore another real-life situation, a relationship that has become a source of constant tension and unhappiness. The desire to change the other person or cling to the ideal of how things should be can prevent someone from seeing the reality. Here, detachment from the expected outcome allows them to recognize that walking away is an act of self-love and respect. It invites the possibility of healthier connections that align with their values. Think of an entrepreneur invested in a startup that struggles to gain traction despite best efforts. By releasing the need for a specific result, they can pivot their approach, leading to innovative ideas that ultimately bring success in unforeseen ways. This flexibility, born from detachment, empowers them to walk away from unproductive strategies and embrace new opportunities with courage. Picture an artist who releases their work to the world without fretting over critics' opinions. This detachment fuels creativity and enables them to persevere, evolving their craft with passion and authenticity. In these scenarios, detachment from specific outcomes isn't about giving up, but about embracing the freedom to choose paths that truly align with one's inner compass. It underscores the power of walking away, allowing individuals to live authentically and make empowered decisions rooted in inner strength rather than external validation. The strength in vulnerability is something that Marcus Aurelius understood deeply. Often, society equates vulnerability with weakness, yet Stoicism reveals the profound strength it holds. Imagine a warrior who, instead of donning heavy armor, chooses to be open and honest about their fears and uncertainties. This act requires immense courage because it exposes us to potential hurt and judgment. But in this exposure, we find a new kind of power. Marcus Aurelius taught that acknowledging our vulnerabilities allows us to better connect with others and ourselves. It's about recognizing that we don't need to fight every battle that comes our way. Consider someone who admits they're overwhelmed and seeks help instead of struggling silently. This vulnerability is not a sign of defeat, but a wise strategy to gain strength through support and collaboration. Walking away from unnecessary conflicts doesn't mean we hide from challenges. Instead, we choose our battles with discernment, preserving our energy for those that truly matter. Imagine addressing a disagreement with humility, choosing dialogue over dominance. In such moments, vulnerability becomes a bridge to understanding and resolution. Marcus Aurelius viewed vulnerability as an opportunity to grow, emphasizing that true strength lies not in being invulnerable, but in embracing our humanity. When we accept our vulnerabilities, we also embrace our potential for growth. It's about knowing when to step back, letting go of pride, and allowing our genuine selves to shine. Acknowledging vulnerability empowers us to live authentically, reinforcing the idea that sometimes the bravest choice is to walk away with grace and wisdom. Embracing vulnerability allows us to unlock paths to personal growth and resilience, a concept deeply rooted in Stoic teachings. Imagine a delicate seed buried in the soil. To the untrained eye, it seems fragile and insignificant, yet it holds the potential to blossom into something magnificent. Similarly, when we open ourselves up to vulnerability, we plant the seeds for profound growth. Stoicism teaches us that acknowledging our vulnerabilities is the first step toward transformation. Marcus Aurelius wisely noted that by confronting our weaknesses, we pave the way for genuine self-improvement and resilience. Consider a time when you took a chance, perhaps speaking your truth in a difficult situation, and the empowerment that followed. This honesty, though uncomfortable, offers a path to deeper understanding and connection. Vulnerability might seem like exposing a chink in our armor, but in reality, It's an invitation for inner strength to emerge. Imagine shedding the need for perfection, accepting imperfections as opportunities to learn and grow. This mindset shift, encouraged by Stoic philosophy, fosters resilience, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with grace and fortitude. Picture a young artist who shares their unfinished work, welcoming feedback instead of hiding behind polished pieces. This openness not only improves their craft but strengthens their resolve, teaching them to endure and adapt. By embracing vulnerability, we cultivate patience and humility, essential traits for personal growth. Think of a leader who admits their mistakes, demonstrating the courage to learn from them. This transparency invites trust and inspires others to embrace their own vulnerabilities, fostering an environment of mutual support and growth. When we welcome vulnerability, we let go of fear, empowering us to walk away from false facades and step into authentic living. As we journey through life's uncertainties, embracing vulnerability equips us with the resilience to overcome obstacles, ultimately leading to a life enriched by self-awareness and depth. Personal integrity is a fundamental pillar of Stoic philosophy, and walking away from situations that threaten this integrity is a profound assertion of self-respect and authenticity. Imagine standing firm in a storm, unwavering and true to yourself, even when external pressures urge you to compromise your values. This is the essence of personal integrity, remaining aligned with your principles, regardless of the chaos around you. In Stoicism, integrity is more than just a moral compass. It's a commitment to living a life that reflects your deepest convictions. For Marcus Aurelius, this meant upholding the virtues of honesty, fairness, and justice, even when faced with difficult choices. Consider an instance where you're offered an opportunity that conflicts with your ethical beliefs. The allure of short-term gains can be tempting, yet choosing to walk away reinforces your commitment to your values. This decision is not always easy, but it embodies the Stoic belief that true power comes from within. By prioritizing integrity over immediate rewards, you strengthen your character and build a foundation of trust and respect. Picture a leader who refuses to cut corners or engage in deceitful practices, setting an example for others to follow. Their integrity becomes an unshakable force, inspiring those around them to act with honor and dignity. Walking away from situations that compromise your values not only preserves your self-worth, but also cultivates an environment where ethical behavior flourishes. This choice echoes the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, reminding us that living in alignment with our principles is the surest path to a fulfilling life. As we navigate life's challenges, let us honor our personal integrity, embracing the strength it provides and the clarity it brings to our journey. Through the practice of walking away from what doesn't resonate with our values, we uphold the Stoic ideal of living a life of virtue and authenticity, a life that reflects our true selves. Building integrity is a profound journey that begins with consistent self-assessment and unwavering adherence to core values. Imagine your integrity as a sturdy tree with deep roots. The stronger the roots, the more resilient the tree stands against storms. Self-assessment acts as a gardener who tends to these roots, regularly checking in on your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Start by reflecting on your day, asking yourself straightforward questions like, were my actions today in line with my values? Or how have I honored my principles in my decisions? This regular practice helps you stay aligned with your true self, ensuring your actions reflect your ideals. Now, let's talk about adherence to core values. Picture a compass guiding a traveler through unknown terrain. Your core values are this compass, providing direction amidst life's uncertainties. Take time to clearly define what matters most to you, such as honesty, kindness, or perseverance, and let these values serve as your guiding light in decision-making processes. Imagine a situation where peer pressure or external influence urges you to act against these values. Remaining true to your compass requires courage, yet it's this courage that fortifies your integrity. Additionally, consider the influence of role models or mentors whose lives exemplify strong integrity. Learn from their examples, observing how they navigate challenges without compromising their values. Embrace their lessons, incorporating them into your own life to strengthen your resolve. Building integrity is not a destination but a continual practice, one that requires mindfulness and dedication. As you cultivate integrity, you'll find that it enriches your relationships, enhances your self-respect, and empowers you to walk away from situations that don't honor your values. This alignment with your true self, as taught by Stoic philosophy, becomes the cornerstone of a life lived with purpose and authenticity. Remember, by nurturing your integrity, you're not only shaping your character but also inspiring others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond your individual actions. The long-term view in Stoicism encourages us to focus on enduring well-being over fleeting pleasures, a perspective that brings clarity to the decision to walk away. Imagine standing at the edge of a forest where one path offers immediate rewards, perhaps a beautiful view or enticing fruit, while the other leads to a destination promising lasting fulfillment and peace. In life, choices often present similar crossroads. Stoicism teaches us that true wisdom lies in selecting the path that upholds our long-term values and well-being, even if it means foregoing immediate gratification. Walking away exemplifies this wisdom by allowing us to step back from short-lived temptations that may compromise our future happiness. Picture a scenario where you're offered a promotion that demands long hours and sacrifices your personal life. The allure of a higher salary and recognition is strong, yet walking away from it when it clashes with your deeper priorities reflects a commitment to your long-term well-being. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of aligning actions with our core principles, fostering a life guided by foresight and understanding. This approach not only enriches our personal journey, but also empowers us to make decisions with resilience and foresight, knowing that true contentment comes from living authentically in accordance with our values. By prioritizing the long-term view, we cultivate a life that honors our true self, ensuring that our actions today lay the groundwork for a future filled with purpose and fulfillment. Cultivating foresight is a vital Stoic practice that enhances our ability to make informed decisions, particularly when considering walking away. Imagine being a seasoned sailor who can read the skies and anticipate storms, adjusting the sails before the winds change. This foresight allows for a smoother journey, much like how we can navigate life's challenges with greater ease when we foresee potential outcomes. Start by embracing the practice of mindfulness. Picture yourself pausing to observe your thoughts and emotions, allowing you to assess situations with clarity. By remaining present and attentive, you can identify patterns and anticipate consequences, equipping yourself with a deeper understanding of your circumstances. Consider the art of reflection. Allocate time regularly to review past decisions and their outcomes, asking yourself questions like, "What did I learn?" Or "How might I approach this differently?" Through reflection, we gain insights that inform future choices, helping us to walk away when necessary with confidence and wisdom. Another strategy involves seeking diverse perspectives. Imagine discussing your situation with trusted friends or mentors, those who offer a broader view that you might have overlooked. Their insights can reveal hidden angles, aiding in a well-rounded evaluation of the path ahead. Practice visualizing potential scenarios, both positive and negative. Picture the possible outcomes of staying versus walking away. This visualization helps you weigh the risks and benefits, fostering a balanced perspective. As you cultivate foresight, remember to remain flexible. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes, despite careful planning, the unexpected occurs. Embrace adaptability, knowing that true foresight lies in preparing for change rather than resisting it. By honing these strategies, we empower ourselves to make decisions that align with our long-term values. In this way, cultivating foresight becomes not only a tool for decision-making but a cornerstone of a life guided by wisdom and purpose, allowing us to walk away with assurance whenever the situation calls for it. The power of silence is a profound form of walking away, offering a pathway to control reactions and maintain dignity in moments of chaos. Imagine standing amidst a heated debate where words fly like arrows, sharp and piercing. In such scenarios, silence becomes a shield, a deliberate choice to step back from the fray. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, understood the value of silence as a tool for self-mastery. By choosing silence, we create space to observe and reflect rather than react impulsively. It's like standing at the eye of a storm where calmness prevails despite turbulent winds. This intentional pause allows us to process emotions, gaining clarity and perspective. Silence doesn't signify surrender, rather, it's a powerful statement of self-control, choosing restraint over conflict. Consider a moment where a colleague criticizes you unjustly. Responding with silence can be more impactful than any retort, preserving your integrity and inviting thoughtful dialogue. This quiet strength encourages others to pause and reconsider their words. Marcus Aurelius advocated for speaking only when it adds value, a principle that highlights the power of wisely chosen silence. By embracing silence, we demonstrate confidence in our ability to master our emotions and prioritize inner peace over external noise. As we practice the art of silent walking away, we cultivate a dignified presence that commands respect and fosters constructive interactions in both personal and professional realms. Practicing silence mindfully involves utilizing techniques that center and calm the mind, enhancing our ability to make thoughtful decisions. Imagine stepping into a quiet room where the noise of the world fades, leaving a serene space for reflection. One powerful technique is deep breathing. Picture this: you're in a situation that demands an immediate response and emotions are rising. Instead of reacting, take a moment to close your eyes and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, hold the breath for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly. This simple act of breathing deeply helps to lower stress levels and clear the mind, allowing you to approach the situation with a cooler perspective. Another technique involves reframing thoughts. Imagine your mind as a canvas, and the initial reactive thoughts are mere brushstrokes. By practicing silence, you allow yourself to step back and see the whole picture. Reframe those thoughts by questioning their validity and considering alternate viewpoints. Ask yourself, is my current perception clouded by emotion? Or what might I be missing? This quiet introspection helps dismantle impulsive judgments and uncovers deeper insights. Additionally, consider setting aside time for regular silent reflection. Think of it as a mental retreat where you allow your thoughts to settle, much like sediment in clear water. This practice grants space for clarity, helping you tune into your intuition and values, guiding you toward sound decisions. Practicing mindful silence, as inspired by Marcus Aurelius, isn't about avoidance but about creating a deliberate pause. It empowers us to respond with wisdom rather than react with haste. By mastering the art of silence, we cultivate a balanced mindset that enhances our ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and thoughtfulness. Reducing negativity is a powerful way to align with the Stoic pursuit of a virtuous life. Imagine a garden filled with vibrant flowers and lush greenery. To maintain its beauty, a gardener must remove the weeds that threaten to overtake it. Similarly, walking away from negative influences allows us to nurture a life that flourishes with positivity and virtue. In the teachings of Stoicism, the pursuit of virtue involves cultivating a life that thrives on wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Negative influences like toxic relationships or harmful environments act as weeds that can suffocate these virtues. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of protecting our inner state, likening it to a fortress that guards our well-being. By consciously choosing to walk away from negativity, we create space for growth and peace. Consider a scenario where continuous exposure to pessimistic attitudes dampens your spirit. Imagine shedding these negative energies, much like a snake casting off an old skin, allowing you to renew and strengthen your character. Walking away is not an act of avoidance but a deliberate choice to prioritize what uplifts and inspires. This decision is a testament to self-respect and self-care, affirming your commitment to live a life guided by virtue. As we reduce negativity and embrace positive influences, we align our actions with the Stoic ideal of living a life of purpose and authenticity. Through this practice, we cultivate a resilient mindset, free from the chains of negativity, and set a clear path toward a life enriched by virtue and fulfillment. Identifying and avoiding negativity is a key practice in maintaining a life of virtue and peace as guided by Stoic philosophy. Imagine tuning into a radio station. Some signals bring harmony and clarity, while others blur into noise and static. Recognizing negativity in our lives begins by tuning into our inner frequency, becoming aware of what disrupts our emotional balance. Start by observing your environment and relationships. Notice patterns that frequently leave you feeling drained or disheartened. Is it a particular conversation, a social setting, or even certain content you consume? Marcus Aurelius encouraged self-awareness, advising us to discern these negative influences with clarity. A practical method involves journaling your experiences. Each day, jot down moments that evoke negativity and reflect on the circumstances surrounding them. This practice helps pinpoint triggers, allowing you to devise strategies to manage or avoid them. Picture a filter that sifts through your daily interactions. As you cultivate this awareness, you empower yourself to make conscious choices about who and what you allow into your life. Avoiding negativity also requires setting boundaries. Consider a boundary as a protective field that guards your well-being. Clearly communicate your limits to those around you, ensuring they understand your commitment to maintaining a positive space. It might mean limiting time with individuals who perpetuate negativity or redefining your engagement with certain activities. At the same time, embrace activities and interactions that infuse joy and inspiration into your life. Seek out uplifting relationships and environments that align with your values and aspirations. Imagine a garden thriving under the sun's nurturing rays. This is the power of surrounding yourself with positivity. As you identify and distance yourself from negativity, you align more closely with Stoic ideals, nurturing a life of wisdom and harmony. This practice is not just about avoiding what is negative, but actively choosing what enhances your growth and cultivates a fulfilling existence. By prioritizing these positive influences, you lay the groundwork for a life rich in virtue and peace, guided by the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Empowering others begins with demonstrating self-respect and establishing healthy boundaries, a lesson deeply rooted in the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Imagine a ripple effect where your actions set in motion waves that influence those around you. By choosing to walk away from situations that compromise your integrity or peace, you extend a silent yet profound invitation for others to do the same. It's an act of empowerment showing that self-respect is not just possible but vital. Consider a leader who decides to walk away from an unethical business deal. This choice not only protects their values but also inspires their team to prioritize integrity above short-term gains. Walking away in this context reinforces the importance of standing firm in one's beliefs, even when faced with external pressures. Now picture a friend who sets a boundary by stepping back from a relationship that lacks mutual respect. Their decision sends a powerful message to those watching, illustrating the strength in valuing oneself and establishing boundaries that nurture well-being. This example encourages others to reflect on their own relationships, empowering them to cultivate environments that honor dignity and respect. Marcus Aurelius understood that true leadership is measured not by dominance, but by the ability to inspire positive change through example. When we walk away with grace and intention, we illuminate a path for others, demonstrating that self-care and respect are not signs of weakness but pillars of strength. In embracing this wisdom, we foster an atmosphere where healthy boundaries are celebrated, ultimately empowering those around us to live with authenticity and courage. Walking away can profoundly transform interpersonal dynamics, fostering mutual respect and understanding in relationships. Imagine a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble until a beautiful form emerges. In a similar way, choosing to walk away from a relationship can carve out a space that allows both individuals to grow and flourish. When we decide to step back from an interaction that no longer aligns with our values or well-being, we send a powerful signal to those around us. It communicates that we value ourselves and our needs, setting a standard for how we wish to be treated. This action invites others to reflect on their behavior, encouraging them to reassess how they contribute to the relationship. Picture a scenario where walking away from a heated argument allows tempers to cool and provides an opportunity for reflection. In the aftermath, both parties might approach the situation with renewed understanding, ready to engage in more thoughtful dialogue. This break can act as a catalyst for change, leading to more constructive communication and a balanced exchange of ideas. Marcus Aurelius believed in the power of introspection and self-awareness, principles that walking away inherently embraces. By choosing to walk away, we allow for the possibility of relationships to evolve into healthier dynamics that respect individual boundaries. It's not about abandoning the relationship, but about nurturing an environment where mutual respect can thrive. Think of it as planting seeds of understanding that, over time, can grow into a garden of empathy and mutual appreciation. In this way, walking away can become a pivotal moment that transforms relationships, enabling both parties to engage with each other from a place of respect, fostering a deeper connection rooted in genuine understanding. Recognizing when to walk away requires a thoughtful understanding of both Stoic wisdom and personal insight. Imagine standing before a river that seems calm on the surface, but beneath, the currents are strong and unpredictable. This scenario resembles the situations in life where appearances can be deceiving. Stoicism encourages us to look beyond the surface, emphasizing the importance of discerning when to step back for our well-being. Start by tuning into your instincts. Picture them as an inner compass that guides you toward harmony and away from chaos. When you find yourself questioning the value of a situation or feeling a persistent sense of imbalance, it might be an indication to consider walking away. Marcus Aurelius taught us to trust in our inner wisdom, urging us to act in alignment with our highest values and integrity. Reflect on whether the situation aligns with your core principles. If it challenges or contradicts these principles, it might be a signal to distance yourself. Consider the emotional and physical impact as well. Think of your energy like a resource that needs to be conserved and replenished. If a situation consistently drains you without offering fulfillment or growth, walking away can be a powerful step toward reclaiming your peace. Additionally, ask yourself if your efforts are leading to meaningful outcomes or merely prolonging discomfort. Sometimes the most courageous choice is to let go, allowing space for new opportunities that better serve your purpose. Remember, walking away isn't about avoiding challenges, but about making choices that foster growth and align with your true self. In embracing this perspective, we honor the Stoic ideal of living with intention and integrity, ensuring that each step we take reflects our commitment to a life well lived. In summary, the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and Stoic philosophy reveals that walking away is not an act of defeat, but a powerful choice that underscores our deepest values. It's about embracing personal empowerment, choosing battles wisely, and valuing inner peace. By detaching from external outcomes and acknowledging our vulnerabilities, we find strength that encourages personal integrity and foresight. Silence and reducing negativity become tools of resilience, enabling us to foster healthy relationships and empower others by example. Recognizing when to walk away invites us to honor our true selves, reflecting the Stoic ideal of living with purpose and authenticity. As you ponder these insights, consider where in your life walking away might offer a path to genuine empowerment. We invite you to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. If you found this exploration of Stoicism meaningful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for more wisdom that guides and enriches your life journey. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, continue striving for a life of virtue and fulfillment.